Hello, my fellow animal lovers and pet parents. Welcome to Enlightened Animal Communication. My name is Sherry. I am an intuitive, telepathic animal communicator and medium. During private sessions, I connect with your pet telepathically here and or in the afterlife. So if you are interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, I invite you to click the link below to my website. You can take advantage of, you can take advantage of my Halloween sale, which runs through October 31st. It is a 30% discount. I am now offering a 30-minute session in addition to a 60-minute and 90-minute session. All right. So check that out if you're interested. I would be honored. It would be a privilege and an honor to provide an animal communication session for you and your pet. All right. Okay. So today's reading. So I've got my Halloween theme going on here. This is kind of the decor I used around Halloween. And I thought it might be fun to do a reading regarding your pet's psychic gifts. Now, what we mean by psychic is their telepathic communication. So your pet more than likely communicates telepathically in every way. So we have claircognizance, which is clear knowing, clairsentience, which is clear feeling or clear feeling, clear knowing, clear feeling. We have clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, and we have clairaudience, which is clear hearing. They probably use all of those. I personally use all of those when I connect with your pet telepathically during a private session. But I do find that some pets have one or two clairs a little stronger than the others. And so I let them guide the way. If they are sending me lots of pictures, images, that's clairvoyance. If I receive a lot of images from them, then I will in turn communicate to them in images, right? And so I try to follow their lead. They will use all of them, but many times there's one or two that's a little stronger than the others. And so that's what we're going to tap into here. Which clair is stronger for your pet? And then how are they utilizing this with you? How are they communicating? How are they utilizing this psychic gift to communicate with you and to get information across to you? And then we're just going to ask for messages from your pet. This can be a pet here or in the afterlife. Okay. And we have 4 to choose from. Just like I said, it's going to be one of the clairs. So if you're drawn to more than one, then for one pet, then use your intuition and watch both readings. Okay. If you want to assign a different pet to different readings, you can do that as well. I encourage you to sort of get centered, take a deep breath, have your pet close to you or your pet's close to you, or look at their photo. If they're in the afterlife, if they're in the spirit world, I definitely encourage you to look at their photo and connect with them through their photo. Okay? Use your intuition. There's no right or wrong here. And then whatever comes through for you during these readings, also honor that. And keep in mind, this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session, just click that link below and you can find all the information. Take advantage of that Halloween sale. All right. Okay. So each card is a different clair, and I will show you the crystals up close. Okay. And so this is the clear quartz crystal for group 1. Take your time. If you need to pause the video, you can do that. And this is Rainbow Fluorite for group 2. And this is Amethyst for group 3. And this is Rose Quartz for group 4. All right. So again, pause the video if you need more time. There will be timestamps below, and I look forward to seeing you and your pet in your reading. Okay, group 1, welcome to your reading. Those of you who chose the clear quartz crystal, welcome. I do want to preface this by saying I don't know if my mic is picking up on the noise outside, but my neighbor is having a big Halloween bash party. Right now, I can hear kids running around and screaming and playing. So, and I don't know, I think a DJ is supposed to start at some point. So, anyway, if you hear noise in the background, that's what that is. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so just keep in mind, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. We are going to find out your pet's strongest psychic ability. In other words, the clair that they use to communicate with you the strongest. And so this gives you an opportunity to try to pick up on this. It gives you an opportunity to try to communicate with them via this telepathic channel, if you will, and then we're going to find out, what messages they have for you. So let's just see what comes through. Here we go. So think about your pet or look at their photo. Seer, number 7. All right. So your pet is clairvoyant. Clairvoyant. So your pet uses clairvoyance to communicate. So they communicate with you via images through their mind. Okay? And so if you're communicating telepathically with your pet and you receive images, trust those images. Trust that they're trying to communicate with you that way. And in turn, you can communicate with them. They're going to be very receptive to you sending them images. So, for instance, let's say you are going to go, you need to run to this grocery store, right? And you tell them, I'll be back, in a little while. I would encourage you to, first of all, tell them that you're going to the grocery store, and then imagine what the grocery store looks like, and imagine you going and picking up all the foods and things that you're purchasing and purchasing them and then coming home. Give them that image. Okay. And especially if your dog that's what I do with Ruby. She has separation anxiety. So I always give her images, and that helps her a lot. So, but anything, if you want your pet to come to you and you don't know why they're not coming, give them the image in your mind. You can say, come on, Ruby, let's go, or something, but also give them the image in your mind of them coming toward you. Okay, so this is a great way. This is a very strong psychic ability that your pet has. They're going to read your images. Keep in mind, too, that you want to be very clear in that if you communicate with them verbally, which is perfectly fine. You don't want to give an image that counters what you're actually saying, because what you're going to do is create confusion for your pet. So you want your images in your mind to be aligned with what you're saying to your pet. Okay? All right. Let's just pull some. I've got a witchy theme going on here. We've got witchy cards. We're going to pull some tarot and oracle cards. And just because we're very close to Halloween, so I love all my witchy cards anyway. But all right, so let's get more information. Great Spirit Angels, guides, and pets of group number 1 viewers. What other information do you have about communicating with your pet parent? How you're utilizing your psychic abilities with them. Group 1. We have the King of Pentacles. I knew a king was going to come out. Wow. Okay. King of Pentacles. Let's pull a few more and then we'll look at the story. 2 of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Queen of Pentacles. Loving that. And Page of Cups. Oh, all right. This is really beautiful. Okay. I love this. Love this. All right. So we have 2 earth signs. Okay, which is groundedness, stability, getting physical needs met, very, very rooted to Mother Earth, monetary blessings, and just feeling that safety and security. I want you to know that your pet feels very safe and secure with you. Okay, this can be a pet in the afterlife, by the way. All right, so if I talk in present tense, what I'm meaning is that when they were here with you, they feel safe and secure with you. All right, or they might be helping you feel safe and secure also. All right, but there's a lot of safety and security there. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Look at all these animals, a cow, a dog. Most of these cards in this deck have cats. We have a lot of black kitties over here, but here we've got a cow, we've got a dog. And maybe you have multiple pets, in your family. That could be. But your pet communicates with you with images, and they're wanting to let you know that they feel very, very safe with you, very secure. Okay? And there's a partnership happening here between you and your pet. There's a partnership. It's really beautiful. There's a beautiful partnership and lots of abundance. They feel safe. They feel loved. They feel nurtured. They feel abundant. Look at all the fruit growing on the trees. They feel happy and abundant. And that's what they're wanting to let you know. They have a very, very strong connection with you and strong bond with you. Then we have 2 cups. And this is feeling and intuition and creativity. So this 2 of Cups came out. And again, this is a partnership. Your pet sees you as a partner. Even though you're a pet parent and they're your baby, they see you as kind of an equal, like as a partner, as a true love relationship where they love you, you love them, and kind of a soulmate type relationship. And it's really cute because you've got the 2 kitty cats here and one's handing a fish to the other, I believe. There's a lot of giving and love in your family and with your pet. So your pet feels this. And so your pet is communicating this to you in images. Your pet is very creative with images, okay? This Page of Cups, this is all about creativity, intuition, expressing your feelings. It's a young energy. It's just so innocent and beautiful. This Page of Cups is painting. And so creating that image. So your pet is honing that in, right? Creating an image for you. And so I would definitely, group one, don't try too hard at it, right? Okay. But just when you're with your pet and you're tuning in with them, just let it come. Whatever images pop into your mind, you might communicate with them verbally or through your mind, or give them an image, or say something to them through your mind. See what pops up. See what image they send you. And, like I said, just let it happen naturally. Let it happen organically. Don't try to force it. And it would be interesting to see what will pop up for you that your pet is trying to share with you. But your pet wants you to know that they feel so much love and an abundance of love and safety and security with you. And they feel this exchange. And again, there might be multiple animals, multiple pets in your home, possibly for some of you, but they feel this exchange of love and this, and your pet their psychic ability is just to, you keep them grounded, but they also keep you grounded. And then just this intuition, they're very intuitive with this water energy. They're highly intuitive. They're very grounded themselves, but they're highly intuitive and they're full of love. And they have the ability to really, really communicate with you via clairvoyance. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have. That was the Everyday Witch Tarot. Now we're going to pull the Everyday Witch Oracle. Let's see what other messages we have. Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets of Group Number 1 viewers. What other messages do you have about your psychic abilities, how you're communicating, what you want to communicate to your beautiful pet parent? Group 1. Meditation for clarity. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? My eyes were really drawn to the colors in this, what appears to be a sunset. And we have these beautiful colors with her looking in, with her kitty looking into the water and getting the reflection. I don't know. I just, and then with the Page of Wands painting, I feel like your pet really communicates with you through color images also. And I have to say that during my private sessions with my clients and their pets, colors come through a lot. So a lot of pets like to communicate with colors. That's how I receive the information. They might tell me, they might show me an image of a particular toy that they really like. And they'll show me the toy, they'll show me a color. So your pet definitely does that. So they communicate through colors. All right. So that's another thing. See what colors pop into your mind and just go with it. And they might be communicating something to you about their bed or their toy or a blanket or, whatever. Right. And so you might be able to receive information from them via colors. Okay? You're going to get clarity through your mind's eye, through colors and images from your pet, and you can send them information that way too. Wow, beautiful. Earth magic, look at that. Okay, so, right, so we have, like I said, with this King and Queen of Pentacles, group 1, Earth energy, your pet is very, very connected to Gaia, to Mother Earth. Okay? And they're very, so this is part of their psychic ability too, is that they are so grounded and they can create magic. So earth magic, they're able to manifest. They have this magical ability to them. They're very grounded. They're very, they feel abundant in life. They feel abundant. They feel like they have everything in life, and you provide that for them. And they like to provide that for you too. Your pet might have psychic abilities around crystals. That's coming through strongly. This kitty cat is laying in a pile of crystals. So your pet might have the ability, being so connected to Mother Earth, their psychic abilities could be also utilized through crystals. So you might look into what crystals your pet is drawn to. You might use crystals with your pet and see which ones they respond to. Beautiful. Wow. I love this reading. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, here we go. So we have cleansing body and spirit. Okay, this is amazing. All right, I'm going to put this one in the center. And I love, the other thing I love is this purple and this purple. And it's kind of some blue up there too. So purple and blue, purple and blue. These are the upper, and the witch is wearing purple and pink and blue. These are the upper chakras. So, this is the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. So your pet is very connected with their mind's eye and their crown chakra, very connected to spirit, and very clairvoyant. But they are also very, very grounded. They're very connected to Mother Earth with this King and Queen of Pentacles. And then they've got the water energy. So they're connected with their upper chakras. And then they've got earth energy and water energy very, very strongly, because here we go. We've got confirmation here with this earth magic card, and then water. Okay, so we talked about the earth, now water. So two water, the cups are water energy. So 2 cups cards. And then you have cleansing body and spirit. So, right. So they are, part of their psychic ability, again, is groundedness, maybe connecting to crystals, but they're also very connected to the water element. And they're highly intuitive. Okay? So they're highly intuitive, they're highly creative, and they operate from the heart. Okay? Beautiful. Oh, I love this. Okay. So we're going to pull from the Witch's Realm Oracle. All right, good spirit angels, guides, and pets of group number 1 viewers. What other messages do you have regarding your psychic abilities and how you communicate them with and to your loving pet parent. Voodoo doll. Don't allow anyone or anything control or limit your true potential. Okay, so this is a message from your pet. So they want you to know that to not limit yourself. Okay, so I feel like they are letting you know that they mirror you in terms of psychic abilities. So they're mirroring you, and they want you to also tap into your third eye and crown chakra, right? For clarity. They're encouraging you, your pet is encouraging you to stay grounded, tap into your earth magic, and also tap into your heart chakra and your sacral chakra with your creativity, your intuition, your emotions, to stay aligned with your true potential. Don't limit yourself. Okay? That is a message. Ancestors, it is time to heal any invisible fault lines that run through you. Okay, so your pet is encouraging you to let go of any negativity from past ancestors who might have been, maybe they had good intentions, but instead of supporting you, they kind of tried to limit you, from discovering your true potential. So it is time to heal any invisible fault lines that run through you. So healing that, whatever that means to you, your pet really wants you to do that. Okay? Yeah. And magic circle, you are protected from any negative energies that are around you. Okay. So you are protected. Your pet is protecting you. But your pet wants you to tap into your own earth magic, your groundedness, your ability to manifest, your ability for abundance, your worthiness of abundance, and your intuition, okay? And your creativity and all of that, right? And you are protected from the negative energy. And so your pet is helping you with that. All right, we're going to pull one final message here. And this is a little deck called Wishcraft. All right. And they just have little affirmations. Great spirit angels, guides, and pets of group number 1 viewers. What final messages do you have for you beautiful pet parents? Group 1. I freeze what I no longer want. Freeze it. Okay. So that could be one way of looking at letting go of negativity, which you no longer want or you no longer desire. You no longer, it no longer serves you. All right. Okay. So, wow. All right. So this is beautiful. I want to thank Great Spirit Angels, guides, and the pets of group number 1 viewers for coming through with these beautiful messages. Group number 1 viewers, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that that you are enlightened by how your pet communicates with you, their psychic abilities, and the beautiful, loving, supportive messages that they brought through to you today. And if this resonated for you, please remember to click the like button and leave me a comment, even if it's just a heart or anything. Leave me in a comment if it resonated for you. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. Again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, and you can take advantage of that 30% discount Halloween sale, please click the link to my website below, and I would be honored to meet with you and your pet. All right? Okay. And I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And until then, blessings to you and your pet. Okay, group 2, welcome to your reading. Those of you who chose the beautiful rainbow fluorite crystal, welcome. All right, so just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, please click that link below to my website, and you can take advantage of my Halloween sale, 30% discount, and I would be honored to meet with you and your pet. Okay, all right, so we are going to get into your reading. So this is about your pet's psychic abilities. Which clair do they most use? And we're going to pull some tarot and oracle card reading, or oracle cards to support the reading. And at the end, some how they communicate with you through this clair. And then at the end, some messages that they'd like to share with you. Okay? All right. So think about your pet, look at their picture, have them next to you. If they are in the afterlife, if they're in the spirit world, look at their photo and kind of get connected. All right? Here we go. Clairaudient. Okay, so your pet is clairaudient. Again, they might use all the clairs, but this is their strongest clair. This is how they communicate with you. So this is going to be more through words through the mind. Okay? So words through the mind. So I would encourage you, group 2, is that when you communicate with your pet, you can certainly talk out loud. But as you're talking out loud, if you can do this, I've practiced this myself, is to also, now of course we formulate thoughts before we say them, but what I have practiced is with my Ruby, because she's lost her hearing. And so I'm trying to communicate with her telepathically as much as I can now, because she can't hear me verbally anymore. And so what I practice doing is I talk out loud, but I follow it very, very quickly with saying the same words in my mind. Okay? And if that makes sense. But however it works for you, your pet will receive information very well from you by just saying the words in your mind. You can say the words out loud, but try to say the words in your mind, okay? Exactly how you would verbalize it out loud. And they will communicate with you in the same way. So they will communicate with you through words. So you can practice this, and you can say something to them through your mind, say the actual words, ask them a question, and see what response you get. Give it a couple of seconds, okay? Because many times pets are surprised that you're communicating with them telepathically in the beginning. And so give it a few seconds and see what kind of response you get. Don't put too much effort into it. Let it be organic, and you might hear some words or something that they're trying to communicate to you, okay, or respond to you. So give it a try. We're going to pull some, I've got a witchy theme going on here because we're close to Halloween. So we're going to pull some tarot and oracle cards. Here we go. First tarot, Great Spirit Angels Guides. What, and pets of group number 2 viewers, what other messages do you have for your pet parent? regarding your psychic ability and how you're communicating with them. Group 2. 10 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. I'm seeing this circle. You know, this is a family, a circle. It's kind of like a circle of love. Beautiful. Let me pull all the tarot and then the Chariot. Okay. The Lovers. Beautiful. And the Seven of Swords. This is so interesting. Okay. All right. So how are they communicating to you clairaudiently? And what are they what's coming through for me here is what they are communicating to you. And so clairaudiently, 10 of Cups, this is water energy, and this is love and intuition and heart-centered. And so they're communicating to you that they feel like your family is kind of like a circle of love, you know? And it's interesting because there's this circle here and very colorful. They might also, as a secondary, communicate with you via images also. Okay? So keep that in mind also. And I'm noticing this blanket and lots of different colors here. So keep that in mind also. But clairaudiently, they feel a very strong sense of love with you and your family. And I feel like they communicate with each family member. It might be just you and your pet. So, but if you have more family members, they could be pets, they could be humans, they clairaudiently kind of go in a circle and send the messages kind of to everyone circularly, if that makes sense. Okay. And this Lover's card is standing out to me too. So, you know, and there's this couple here, and you've got the lovers, you've got the two kitties. They feel a lot of love. They feel very, very connected to you, group 2. So your soulmates, this might not apply to everyone. By the way, if you hear children screaming in the background or anything, any noise, my neighbor's having a big Halloween party tonight, and so I don't know if it's coming through or not. But anyway, that's the noise in the background. So if you have a love romantic partner in your life, human partner in your life, group 2, your pet connects with both of you clairaudiently. If that is not the case, and you are a single person, then they just see you, you know, they're connecting with you. Like your soulmates. Yeah, they feel a lot of love with you. I mean, this is fulfillment, happiness, 10 of Cups, family. They just feel so happy and so much love with you. And so they try to communicate that to you. And so listen carefully, you know, be open to listening to their words through your mind, and they're going to send you love. Okay. I communicate telepathically with my two kitties and Ruby, and who's my doggy, and I use all the clairs, but and I say I love you to them 100 times a day, all of them. But with Ruby, you know, because she's lost her hearing, I communicate, I say I love you in my mind all the time. I always say I love you in my mind to her. And she says I love you back a lot. And so I hear the words. I know what her voice sounds like in my mind. I know what Isabel's voice sounds like, Marcella's voice sounds like. They all call me different names. Ruby calls me mommy. Isabel calls me mother. Marcella calls me mom. It's like they have different voices and different ways of addressing me. But I always say I love you to Ruby, and Ruby says I love you. I love you, mommy. And it's very sweet. And so just keep an open mind, because your pet is wanting to communicate with you in that way. And it's all about love. Okay. Now, this is interesting with this Chariot and the Seven of Swords. So, one way that they also communicate to you, or I guess maybe what they're trying to communicate to you, is when you have a decision to make and you're wanting to move forward in life on your path, your pet group 2 is wanting to help you make a decision, this way or that way. Do I go this way or that way? So tune in with your pet group 2. They're helping you make a good, healthy decision for yourself so you can move forward on your path. So that's one thing. Seven of Swords, they're also helping you move forward on your path, to not self-sabotage, or to be careful of maybe going down a path that might be unhealthy for you, or going down a path where others might try to sabotage you or deceive you. And so that is one, these are topics, that your pet is trying to help you with, group 2. And they're communicating with you clairaudiently through words. So just be aware of that. That's really interesting that came through, but that is one way that they are telling you that they're trying to help you. Okay, now this is the Everyday Witch Tarot, and we're going to pull from the Everyday Witch Oracle here. Great Spirit, Angels, Guides, pets of group number 2 viewers. What other messages do you have for your pet parents? Group 2. Hibernation and regeneration. Aww. Beautiful. I feel like they want you to rest your mind a little bit, not get caught up in worry so much with this Seven of Swords. Rest your mind, and they're right beside you. Those of you who are inquiring about a pet who's crossed over, this pet is still right beside you, sleeping next to you, group 2. Okay? They're surrounded by these beautiful crystals that are protecting them. So they also want you to quiet your mind and not worry so much, and allow yourself rest and rejuvenation, which will lead to strength and resilience. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. So they're psychic gifts. They're clairaudient, right? They're communicating with you about love through their words. They're helping you make decisions in life. They're helping you, down a path that's going to be healthier for you, and not self-sabotage or associate people who are sabotaging your life or your path, right? And they are wanting you to rejuvenate and rest so you can tap into your own strength and resilience with whatever's going on in your life. I'm feeling like group 2, there's something going on in your life, with this Chariot card going this way or that way. And with this 7 of Swords card, there could be some challenges right now in your life. Your pet is very psychic. They're picking up on all of this. They love you very much. They're protecting you, but they're coming through with words. So listen, and they're encouraging you to rest. So then the next day you can tap into your strength and resilience, because they want you to know how strong you truly are. Your inner strength and resilience it kind of knows no bounds. Ground and center. So get grounded and centered. So they want you to do that too. Get grounded and centered. So your pet is helping you do this. Okay? Similar to this card. Rest, get grounded, to kind of get out of your head. Get grounded, trust Mother Earth. Mother Earth will provide, and rest. And so you can tap into this inner strength. Yeah, I really do feel like group 2, that there's something you're going through, and your pet knows this, and your pet is going through it with you. Okay? And you can talk to them. Talk to them out loud, talk to them through your mind, and they'll talk back. They will communicate with you just like a best friend. Okay? They also want you to know that calmer waters are ahead. Affirmation for positive change, group 2. Okay? So no need to worry. Calmer waters are ahead. Okay, anything else? So this is the Witch's Realm Oracle, and this is more about just messages that they have for you. Great Spirit, Angels, Guides, Pets at group number 2 viewers. What other messages do you have for group number 2 viewers? How are you communicating with them psychically? Messages. 2. Magic circle. You are protected from any negative energies that are around you. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I kept saying earlier. I kept saying they're protecting you. Or you're protected, but there were no cards saying that. So here's the card. So, all right. Offering. Living in gratitude is the gateway to more blessings in life. Okay, so they're encouraging you. Your pet is encouraging you to, even though you're going through difficult times, stay grounded and know that blessings are coming. But just be aware that have gratitude for the blessings that you already have, because that will help open up the energy to receive more blessings. And then we have Fire South. Fiery energy surrounds you and will put passion back into your life. Okay. Yep. And so you can tap into that fire energy and tap into your passion again. And that's what your pet wants for you. Group 2. Right? But communicate with them. Communicate with them and listen to what they have to say. This is Wishcraft little cards here. They've just got little affirmations on them for Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets. Group number 2 viewers. What other messages do you have for your pet parents? Your pet parent. Group 2. Oh, look at the back of that card with this little child petting her kitty. Isn't it beautiful? I love that. Random acts of kindness. I am kind and can show others kindness. Beautiful. Okay, so they want you to know that they recognize, your pet wants you to know that they recognize how kind you are. You are such a kind person. Honor yourself for that. Recognize yourself for that because they do. Your pet sees your kindness. Okay? Beautiful, group 2. Look at this. A unicorn. Be an animal. I share my world with animals which have all kinds of strengths. Look at that. Isn't that something? So your pet, so you are a true animal person, group 2. And you might have the ability to, you might really have a natural ability to communicate telepathically with animals. And you recognize the strength and kindness of animals, and your pet recognizes the strength and kindness within you. Okay, and they want you to recognize that within yourself, group 2. Beautiful. All right. So, wow, I hope that you feel enlightened from this reading, group 2. And I want to thank Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and the pets of group number 2 viewers for bringing these beautiful messages through. And group number 2, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please remember to click that like button. Leave me a comment, even if it's just a little heart. Let me know that we're connecting. Leave your pet's name. Be wonderful. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. And again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, I invite you to click on my website below and take advantage of that Halloween sale, okay? I would be honored to meet with you and your pet. I look forward to seeing you in my next reading, and until then, blessings to you and your beloved pet. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to you and your pet. I'm so happy you're joining me. Those of you who chose this beautiful amethyst crystal, welcome. Just please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, and you want to take advantage of that Halloween sale, just click the link below to my website, and I would be honored and very excited to meet with you and your pet. All right. Okay. So we are going to look into your pet's primary psychic gift. How do they communicate with you telepathically? What is their psychic gift? How they're communicating with you, what they want to communicate with you, and some messages at the end. All right. So let's take a look. Knowing. Okay. So your pet is claircognizant. What that means is they have a knowingness about things. Now, they may use the other clairs. They might send you images. They might have clairsentience, but their primary psychic gift is a knowingness. They just know things. They don't know how they know it. They just know it. Okay? So they know what's happening in your life. They know what's happening around you. They know what's happening everywhere. There's a knowingness. And it is coming through very, very strongly. Again, this can be a pet here or in the afterlife. I'm going to talk present tense as if they're still physically here, but just apply it if they're in the afterlife, okay? If they're in spirit. So this is how they communicate with you, to you. They have a knowingness, all right? And you can communicate with them in the same way. Now, I would say that this clair is probably the most abstract and probably the most difficult to explain. I personally am very claircognizant, and this is probably the first clair that I was aware of in my life at a very young age. I just knew things. I didn't know how I knew them. And so sometimes animals will communicate to me, and it's not coming through with images or words or feelings. I just know what they're trying to say. Okay? And that it just comes through, boom, 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 it's there. I have no idea how it got there. So that's just giving you an example. So you might have a knowingness about what they're trying to communicate to you, and they definitely have a knowingness about what you're trying to communicate to them. So there is an automatic connection between the two of you. There's a knowingness that is very, very strong. All right. I'm getting that this is a strong connection. So trust your knowingness when you kind of are trying to figure something out about your pet. Whatever comes to you, try not to overanalyze it. If it's just a knowingness, then go with it. Okay? And they do the same with you. Now, we're going with a witchy theme today. We're going to pull some tarot and oracle witchy cards. So we're going to pull the tarot cards first, get a little more information about this communication style and this psychic ability. And also, followed up with just some messages that your pet wants to share with you. I am just feeling like your pet is very evolved spiritually, and they are just very wise, and they have a knowingness about things. Yeah, I feel like they even know when things are going to happen before they happen. I feel like that's there. Like your pet might even be able to warn you of something negative. Not to worry you. I'm just saying that they have that ability, and they feel very protective over you. And they also have the ability to know when something really wonderful is about to happen. Okay, and so they have a knowingness. Let's get more information. If you hear kids screaming in the background, I have no idea if the mic is picking that up or not. My neighbor is having a big Halloween party. So, excuse me. I can hear the noise, but I don't know if you can hear it. But if you do, that's what it is. All right, great spirit angels, guides, and pets of group number 3 viewers. What other information do you have regarding your psychic abilities, how you communicate with your loving, wonderful pet parent? Group 3. Death. Okay, so the death card typically just means transformation. It means when one door closes, the other one opens. Okay, and see how the sword is pointing toward the door opening? So this is just change. It's transformation. It's closing one door, walking through a new door. It's actually a beautiful experience. But I feel like also, so it's not typically about physical death, But I do feel like also that some of you might be inquiring about a pet who is in spirit, who has crossed over. Okay, they are communicating with you very strongly through from the spirit world. So for some of you, that applies. They're definitely protecting you, whether they're here physically or they're in the spirit world. They're definitely protecting you and helping you through a transformation in your life. Let's get more information. Four of Swords, Three of Wands, beautiful, okay, and Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. So I kind of see where this is going. This is beautiful. Yeah. So group 3, it seems like there's some type of transformation or change happening for you or on the horizon for you, but it's beautiful and positive. And so your pet is knowing this. Your pet is aware of this. Okay? And they're helping you through this. They're protecting you through this process because we've got the door closing and one opening here. And then we have a period of rest, resting your mind, rejuvenating, okay? Resting that mind so you can create a vision for your new life, for this new path, this new door opening. The Three of Wands is all about creating the vision. It's all about your ship coming in, okay? And so envisioning that. So I love that together. The Four of Wands, the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands. This is resting your mind. This is nighttime, resting. You've got the moon and the stars. And this is daytime. I mean, it might be a sunset, but look, I see it more as like a sunrise and looking to the future, envisioning your future, watching your ship come in, imagining the future, manifesting the future. And the future is the Queen of Cups here with just happiness, fulfillment, following your intuition, manifesting. This particular Queen of Cups is with child. So manifesting something beautiful and full of love and happiness and fulfillment, whatever that is for you, group 3, but being emotionally happy. And your pet knows this. Your pet can see this. Your pet can envision this future, this new path for you, group 3. And they're trying to help you through this process. This is pretty specific. So if this doesn't resonate with you, maybe try your second choice, group 3. But I really feel strongly that there's some type of transformation or change on the horizon, and you possibly are worried about it. And your pet has a knowingness that everything's going to work out just fine. Okay? And that they're trying to let you know that everything is going to work out just fine. All right? And actually, not just fine, it's going to work out beautifully. You're going to be able to manifest, whatever it is you want in life. And they know this. Wow. Okay. This is powerful. Okay. We're going to pull, that was the Everyday Witch Tarot. And now we're going to pull Everyday Witch Oracle cards and get some more information. Great Spirit Angels, guides, pets of group number 3 viewers. What other messages do you have for your beautiful, loving pet parents? Regarding your psychic abilities, your communication with them. Connect with Gaia. Okay, so they're encouraging you to connect with Mother Gaia, connect with the earth, Mother Earth, get grounded. All right, your pet has this ability too. Your pet is very connected to spirit. Your pet is all knowing, honestly. They're so spiritually evolved, but they're also very grounded. So they want you to get grounded also. That if there is any change or transformation happening in your life, getting grounded is going to help you feel more stable through the process. Okay, hibernation and regeneration. Yeah, so um, it's really interesting because this card came out in group 2, and when I pulled this card for you, it made me think of this card, and so now this card came out. So hibernation and regeneration. They want you to rest your mind. Rest your mind, okay? Don't worry about what the future holds. Rest your mind and stay grounded, because what lies ahead is so beautiful and magical for you. Group 3, your pet has a knowingness about this seasonal harvest. It's interesting because when I was holding this card, I was going to say planting the seed, manifesting what you want. And here, seasonal harvest, planting the seeds, manifesting what you want. Okay? Imagine it. Planting the seeds and manifesting your ideal life, whatever that is for you, whatever transformation is happening for you, whatever aspect of your life, whatever it is. Stay grounded, rest your mind, ground and center. All right. I pulled another one, and it's interesting because this one came out, I believe, in group 2 also. I believe might have been 1, but ground and center. Yep. And so stay centered, stay grounded, rest your mind. Imagine with no limitations what your future looks like with this aspect of your life or whatever change is coming, and plant the seeds. Harvest. You can manifest this. You can manifest this. Okay. Okay, I didn't pull nearly this many for the first 2 groups, but I'm going with my intuition, prayers and wishes. So this has everything to do with your ability to manifest this, group 3, whatever this is for you. Say a prayer, make a wish. Imagine whatever it is in your life that would be fulfilling. Plant the seeds and then pray and make a wish. All right? Your pet knows all of this, and they're trying to communicate this to you, that everything's going to be fine. We're going to pull from the Witch's Realm Oracle, group 3. And these are just kind of messages also. We'll just see what comes through. Great Spirit, Angels, Guides, pets of group number 3 viewers. What other messages do you have for your beautiful, loving pet parents? Group 3. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, how synchronistic, group 3. Real transformation requires real honesty to move forward in life. Okay, so you got transformation, and that's what this is. That's what this reading is all about, from the Death card coming up. Transformation, some type of change, sometimes type of transformation. And by the way, this could be a transformation within group 3, just some kind of transformation within yourself. It doesn't have to be external. It can be just healing from something, transforming negative thoughts into positive thoughts, whatever it is for you. But it requires real honesty to move forward in life. So getting still, rest and rejuvenation, being honest with yourself, getting still, quieting your thoughts, and being honest with yourself about what seeds you want to plant, right? How do you imagine your life and staying grounded through the process? Wow, this is so synchronistic. This is amazing. Okay, occult studies. Trust the magic of excuse me, the magic of beginnings and never fear being a beginner. All right, so yeah, stepping through that door that's opening for you, whatever that means for you, group 3, trust the magic of beginnings. So there's magic in allowing that door to close and walking through that door that's opening. There's magic in that. And if this is requiring you to step into the unknown, to step into something that is just new for you, and that can make one kind of nervous. Don't fear being a beginner. Think of it as magical. Think of it as exciting. Okay? Don't fear stepping into the unknown. Tap into your own knowingness, right? And your pet is mirroring this. They are claircognizant. They have a knowingness that everything's going to work out beautifully for you. They want you to tap into your own knowingness, your own claircognizance, knowing that everything is just going to work out perfectly for you. Look at this. Haunted. Let the past die so that you may live. Amazing. I mean, this just could not be more synchronistic, group 3. I mean, this is just amazing. Wow. Okay, I pulled another one. We're pulling a lot of cards for you, group 3. Spirit world. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to the signs. Okay, so your pet is trying to communicate with you. Again, if you are communicating with a pet in the afterlife, they are trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? They are giving you signs. Your pet is giving you signs. Even if they are here in physical form, your pet is giving you signs. Group 3. Wow. I mean, yeah, look at this. Empty your cup so that it may be filled with blessings of love. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is amazing. Okay, I'm going to stop pulling cards from that deck, but I just always go with my intuition. This is so synchronistic and your message is so clear. All right. So we are going to pull from this little deck, Wishcraft, and it just has some nice affirmations on it for you. Great spirit angels, guides, pets of group number 3 viewers. What other messages do you have for your beautiful, loving pet parents? Group 3. Here's the picture, the image on the back. A little bird sitting on a mushroom with a window to a tree. Fly free. I receive messages from nature easily. Look at that. Okay, so your pet is trying to give you messages through nature. Group 3. So be receptive. You might see a feather, laying on the ground, a butterfly. Connect with nature, if it's trees, if it's animal, whatever it is, and you are receiving messages from your pet through nature. Seeds of power. Look at that, group 3. We talked about planting the seeds. There's a seed, and it's starting to grow. Seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. I just can't believe this reading. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And this little child, time capsule. So your pet might be wanting you to tap into your inner child. I have the confidence to be myself. Yes. Your pet wants you to be yourself. Yes, be your authentic self. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this reading was powerful. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you feel enlightened, Group 3. I want to thank Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets of Group Number 3 viewers for coming through with these beautiful messages for Group Number 3 viewers. And Group Number 3 viewers, I just thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you feel enlightened by this and knowing that your pet is all knowing. They have a knowingness that is just beyond. I mean, and they want you to tap into your own ability to trust your own knowingness, and it's just, and whatever transformation you're going through, your pet is with you, and they love you, and they're supporting you, and they're with you. Um, this is just beautiful. Oh my gosh, this reading is overwhelming. Okay, Group 3, thank you again. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, even if it's just a heart, name of your pet. I would love to connect with you in that way. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. And again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet here and or in the afterlife, your pet or pets, just click the link below to my website and you can take advantage of my Halloween sale. Okay? All right. Thank you again. And I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And until then, blessings to you and your pet. Hello, Group Number 4. Those of you who chose this beautiful rose quartz crystal, welcome to your reading. Welcome to you and your pet. So happy to have you here. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember to look at a photo of your pet or have your pet close to you. If they're in spirit, definitely look at a photo of your pet. I think I forgot to say that in Group 3, but anyway, that'll help you connect better. And of course, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, just click that link below to my website. It'll give you all the information and you can take advantage of my Halloween sale. Okay? All right. So let's get into it. We are going to find out what your pet's strongest psychic ability is, how they use this to communicate with you, and messages at the end. Okay, so let's take a look. Feeler. So your pet is clairsentient, Group 4. So they feel, oh my gosh, I'm already feeling this. I'm feeling a flood of emotions. Okay, so your pet feels what you feel. This is emotional and physical. So they might take on some of your physical health issues. They might take on your emotions. They might take on mental health issues. And when I say take on, they're like empaths. They feel what you feel. Okay? And not just negative. They feel your happiness. They feel your joy. Yeah, they feel your enthusiasm. So they are feelers. They're empaths. They feel what you feel, and they feel their surroundings very strongly also, I'm getting. Okay? Your pet can be here or in the afterlife, by the way. And I'm going to talk in present tense as if they're here, but just apply it, if they're in the afterlife, okay? But they feel, they're heart centered, and they feel very, very strongly. They're very emotional. Now, this is also how they communicate to you. And so they communicate their feeling. They communicate through their feelings. And so they're going to send you feelings, right? And so they're trying to communicate maybe their wants or needs, or their maybe messages they want to get across to you by sending you feelings. And so you might have a feeling and you think, wow, where did that come from? And you can't really explain it away, right? You don't have any logical reason. Why am I feeling this way? Um, it might be a feeling or a message from your pet. Okay, if that makes sense. And I feel like you are an empath also, group 4. You might be a highly sensitive person, or maybe an empath that, you feel things strongly also. And you probably feel a lot from your pet as well. And so you're very tuned in with each other, feeling wise. This can be emotional feelings, it can be physical feelings, it can be both. But there's a communication between the two of you. And so when you're feeling something that you're not sure where it's coming from, trust that and maybe tune in with your pet. Your pet may be trying to convey something to you, right? And you can convey to them what you're trying to say through feelings. So if you want to say how much you love them, of course you can say the words, I love you. But when you put feeling into it of how much you love them, they really receive that message. So, right? And so they receive the feelings. Okay, so we are going to pull, we have a witchy theme going on since we're close to Halloween. We're going to pull from some witchy tarot and oracle cards and get more information. So we're going to pull from the tarot cards first. Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets of group number 4 viewers. What other messages do you have for group number for your pet parents, your loving, wonderful pet parents who you love so much? What other messages do you have about your psychic abilities and how you convey that, how you communicate with them? Any messages? Group 4. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, we're going to pull all the tarot and then we'll talk about them. 2 of Cups. Love that. 4 of Cups. Okay. Getting a story here. And 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have to say, if you were drawn to group 1, you might be interested in checking that out. Excuse me, checking that out also. There was a lot of earth and water energy in there. Now, we haven't pulled the rest of the cards, but that just came to me. So if that resonates for you, you can check that out. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's talk about the pentacles. Okay. So your pet is very feeling oriented, and that's the cups here. Okay. But we're also going to talk about the pentacles. Your pet is also very, very grounded. And your pet, and that's part of their psychic gift too, that they are feeling oriented, but they also stay grounded. And they encourage you to do the same. First of all, group 4, because if you're very feeling oriented, we can easily get caught up in our feelings, right? I say we, I'm very feeling oriented. So they're encouraging you to stay grounded. This is part of their gift also, is to help you stay grounded when you feel sort of overwhelmed with your feelings. Staying grounded is very, very important. Your pet has this ability. Your pet also wants you to know, and they're communicating with their feelings to you, that you are a gift to them and they are a gift to you. This Ace of Pentacles is like a gift. So you consider each other a gift to each other. And they love being a part of your family. So they feel very loved, very accepted, very grounded with you, and they try to keep you grounded as well. You might have a large family. I don't know. If you don't, it might be just you and your pet. But if that doesn't resonate, but there might be other pets, there might be children, maybe a partner. So if that resonates, they love being a part of that. Okay. And they communicate their feelings to you like through all of you, if you have a large family. Okay. The feelings here with the cup. So this is feelings oriented. This is emotions, intuition. So your pet is also highly intuitive. You've got the Two of Cups. And so again, they feel they feel like soulmate relationship with you, group 4. It's so harmonious, and the way that you get each other and you feel each other's feelings, that's already there. And so when you're feeling that, group 4, trust that. Okay. Now, here you are caught up in your feelings, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but very focused on what's got you down. And here's your pet holding this full cup saying, but I love you. And here's what I want you to focus on. Something positive, focusing on the positive, focusing on something that is going to fill your cup, not focusing on something that is no longer serving you. Okay. And so your pet is trying to communicate with you in that way through feelings. They want you to stay grounded when you're having a difficult time. You're going through difficulty, group 4. And they're offering you, there's an offering. They're offering you love. They're offering you the ability to, feel love and feel connected to them and know that everything's going to be okay. They want you to feel from them what they feel from you. So they feel so much love from you. Happiness, fulfillment, a family, even if it's just you and them, it's family to them, right? And so they feel that, and they want you to feel the same from them. And so they're sending you these love feelings. Group 4, beautiful. Okay, so that was the Everyday Tarot. Everyday Witch Tarot. We're going to pull from the Everyday Witch Oracle and get some more information. All right. Great Spirit Angels, guys, pets of group number 4 viewers. What other information do you have for your beautiful, loving pet parents regarding your psychic abilities, how you're communicating with them, what you want them to know? Group of 4. Affirmation for acceptance. Oh boy, that's very interesting. Okay, and the book that this witch is holding says fate. Okay, so accepting not something negative, but affirmation for acceptance of the situation. Okay, because even if there's a difficult situation, there's something really positive and wonderful that you're destined for. And your pet knows this, okay? And your pet also wants you to accept yourself for who you are and love yourself. Love yourself, the way that you love them. There's something about self-acceptance. Let's pull some more cards here. Meditation to dig deep. Wow. So this is a very feeling-oriented reading for sure, group 4. Meditation to dig deep. So dig deeper into your feelings so you can accept it. How do I say this? I feel like I've learned this lesson myself recently in life, and that acceptance doesn't mean you have to accept the circumstances that you're in forever. But sometimes acceptance means, for me, I know surrendering. So just kind of surrendering to the situation. Okay, here's the situation that's really, really difficult and really weighing on me, right? This Four of Cups. Sort of accepting, okay, that's not working out. There's something about this. And sometimes before we can move forward, we need to accept the situation the way it is in order to be able to turn it into something positive or make a change or something like that, right? And meditation for digging deep. What do we really want? Digging deep into our feelings, into what is it that we want? What is it that we deserve? Water magic. Look at that. More water. This is so feeling oriented. Yeah. And there's another book here. Water magic. Getting into our feelings, our emotions, our intuition. Trusting your own intuition, group 4. I'm just kind of throwing things out in words, and I'm not sure where this is going, quite frankly, but I'm just saying what's coming to me. Trusting in the magic of intuition, in the magic of your emotions. And the magic of transmuting negative to positive, if that makes sense. Acceptance of the situation, so then we can transmute it into positive through your emotions, through your intuition. Your pet is helping you with this. Your pet has this spiritual gift. Your pet is able to do this. And it's interesting too that this person has their hand up. I feel like there's some type of energy happening. I think I said this earlier in the reading, that there's an energy between you and your pet. Your pet is clairsentient, but I also feel like your pet is a healer. I feel like your pet is helping you heal through a difficult emotional situation. And I feel like you possibly are a healer also, group 4, in some capacity. But there's an energy happening between the two of you, and there's an alchemy or some kind of energy exchange where you're almost helping each other heal. Possibly, your pet might have had some past trauma or something, and you're helping your pet heal and they're helping you heal. But this is about recognizing, trusting your feelings and intuition, recognizing that there's something in front of you that maybe needs to be healed or let go or transmuted in some way, and accepting that, and then digging deep. What do I really want? How do I really want to live my life? in transmuting it into something positive and seeing the positive. Your pet is helping you do that. And your pet is doing that by sending you feelings and emotions and healing energy as well, for sure. Okay? So trust what you're receiving from your pet. Trust that. And trust that you're sending that same energy to them. Wow. Okay. This is deep. This is emotionally deep. So I hope that I'm explaining this, but trust your intuition during this reading too, and whatever's coming through for you, and however this is resonating for you and your pet. We're going to pull from the Witch's Realm Oracle. And these are just, some messages, the Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets of group number 4 viewers. What other messages do you have for your beautiful, loving pet parents? Group 4. Moon. Wow. What was hidden will be made known. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is a lot of water energy, Pisces energy. This is, whatever's hidden will be made known. Interesting. Both of these witches are reading books. Okay. This is tapping into your intuition, tapping into your emotions. The moon is all about your intuition and emotions. Okay. And digging deep, tapping into that, and letting whatever needs to surface. And it's positive, it's beautiful, it's some kind of transmutation or change. Okay, tarot, there are no wrong or right answers. Listen to your intuition. Exactly. That's what we've been saying. Listen to your intuition. Your pet wants you to listen to your intuition. Okay. Fairy magic. Whatever your wish, it will come true. Believe in the impossible. Beautiful. Your wish will come true. Make a wish, group 4. Make a wish. It will come true. Trust your intuition. Trust your feelings. Okay? Beautiful. I just wanted to pull one more. Visualization. When you visualize, you can materialize, make it happen. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so whatever it is that's happening in your life, your pet is helping you by sending you feelings, emotions, and healing energy. Okay, encouraging you to tap into your intuition. And this is their psychic gift. So when you're around your pet and you feel, or if they're crossed over, if you feel something, trust that they're sending you this feeling. You can send the feelings back. You have a very, very soulmate type of relationship. So trust all of that, group 4. Okay. All right. So I want to thank Great Spirit Angels, Guides, and Pets of group number 4 viewers for bringing these beautiful messages through. And group number 4 viewers, thank you so much. I hope you feel enlightened to your pet's psychic abilities, how they're communicating with them, how you can communicate with how they are communicating with you, and how you can communicate with them. And if you did, please remember to click that like button. Leave me a comment, even if it's just a little heart or your pet's name, so I know we're connecting. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell so you can be notified as to when more readings like this are being uploaded. And again, if you're interested in a private animal communication session with me for you and your pet or pets here and or in the afterlife, I invite you to click that link below to my website and take advantage of the Halloween sale. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy you joined me for this reading. I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. And until then, blessings to you and your beloved pet.